Thank you very much, Eric and Elizabeth. And yes, I have somewhat of a classic car myself, my 1981 Malibu Classic. Now, this was the first car I ever drove. Since then, my dad tuned it up and my brother gave it a custom paint job, and now I'm ready to get it back on the road. But first, here's a look at what they do at the Hot Rod Institute. Sometimes known as motorheads or grease monkeys, the appeal of custom cars is what these automotive restoration technicians love about the industry. Dedicated to keeping the spirit of hot rods alive, the Hot Rod Institute provides high-quality technical career training, an industry that is lacking professionals.
I had a call from Georgia yesterday, people just having a hard time getting qualified people to do it because it's a specialty industry and it's a specialty car industry, so and that's what we cater to.
In its 7th year, the Institute sees anywhere from 25 to 40 students per year, and they are taking more than just classes. They also get hands-on experience. HRI hires their graduates as paid interns to work on customers' cars, which is always in high demand. Owner Doug LaRue, who has been in the industry for 40 years, says each custom car reflects the owner's personality.
You know, you're going to see cars out there that are all about the muscle and the roar of the engine, and they may not be as pretty. That's that guy's personality. If you see the shiny, pretty ones with, you know, they might be in stock condition, they may be modified. That's the way I look at it, their personality.
The nostalgia of a classic car can hold great memories for many.
More into older cars, restoring them, restoring the heritage and the past and the history of them.
Doug says the only prerequisite of getting accepted into the program is enthusiasm, as the industry's demand for quality hot rod restoration continues to rise. And in a little bit, I'll be talking with one of the students who is now a paid employee here at the Hot Rod Institute. Stay with us, News Center 1. We'll be right back. That's right, joined with us now, Cherie Peterson from the Humane Society. Bringing our little critter in today, and who do we have?
Well, we have Mitten. We thought we'd change it up. You've done such a good job with our dogs. But Mitten is about 1.5 years old, a male, and he's just really sweet. He's, you know, pretty curious here this morning, but he's still real playful. And at 1.5 years, and his adoption
Morning,
fee is
everyone.
$85.
I'm Anya Mueller, in for Elizabeth.
And I'm still Eric Burke. Thanks for joining us for this half hour of News Center 1 today on your Thursday morning.
That's right. Not tonight, Thursday, going down to summer nights.
Summer nights.
Yep, doing
Maybe
it.
if you're heading down tonight, a sweater, a jacket. Maybe it is going to be a little cool today.
Chill.
Still in the 60s, and you know, kind of once that sun sets in the west and buildings block it, cools off pretty quickly downtown. But most importantly, you don't need an umbrella.
Well, that's good.
I'll sacrifice a sweater or a sweatshirt.
Yeah, I don't want my hair all crazy.
Exactly. No umbrellas needed, just some good company and some good music, of course. And then there's the summer concert series at Main Street Square that you actually previewed the first one a couple weeks ago. And that was a beautiful day.
Oh, yeah, it was hot. Woo. That's good.
It's almost summer. We're getting there, Anya. All right, let's check a few.
And good morning, Elizabeth. That's right. I am live here this morning with the group from Deadwood Alive. Now, this weekend is Wild Bill Day, so they're getting all amped up for this weekend. And I got a chance to hang out with these guys earlier last week, and here's what I found out about them. Wild West enthusiast Joseph likes to hang out in Deadwood with his posse to tell the stories of the frontier days.
I just have a really fun time of being with all my friends that are from here.
And his favorite character of the dusty Wild West?
Jack McCall.
Why?
Because he's mean and he's a really nice guy in person. He gets stuff done in a snap.
Hundreds of people line the streets of Deadwood each summer night to experience the Old West heritage in person. Randy Christensen has been with the troupe for 12 years, and he says his favorite part of the historical reenactments is that they are true to real life.
I love the history of Deadwood. Sometimes I've been doing it for a long time, but I still get goosebumps talking about the stories of Deadwood. We are ambassadors to the city of Deadwood, but we also help them with understand the history of the town too. So I can hardly think of a better job.
Randy says he gets questions ranging anywhere from the architecture of the buildings to where to get the best burger in town.
The actors use imitation guns while they roam the streets and obey strict safety standards while they're performing.
Yeah, we do everything we can to maintain safety in Deadwood here with the gunfights.
Keeping history alive, one performance at a time.
Now, the troupe performs every Monday through Saturday night on the streets of Deadwood. And join with me now is Calamity Jane. Now, you're one of the players in the troupe. What's your favorite part about the Old West?
Well, everything about the Old West and introducing people to it that come to Deadwood and they don't know, you know, and you got to show them how to have fun and how to, well, have fun and shoot people.
Okay, and a little bit later on, we'll be checking in with Deadwood Alive. News Center 1 today. We'll be right back. Good evening, Shad. Beautiful weather out here tonight for the Main Street Square. It is holding out, so we're happy about that. Tonight is the kickoff for the summer concert series here at the Main Street Square. Join with me now is Megan Whitman. You are the director of the Main Street Square. Now, what can someone expect if they come tonight?
They can expect a lot of fun. This has been a day we've been very anticipating highly in our office. It's our kickoff event, and we've been waiting for it all winter long. And as we know, we've had a very long winter, and the sun's shining, the music's playing. We got the Rush Foundation Kids Zone open up, so everybody should bring their families down here and say hi to the bands and all of our guests here.
Absolutely. And who are the bands tonight?
We have Groove Daddy opening for Corey and the Fireflies. Fun fact is that Tom with Groove Daddy used to play with Corey. And so it's kind of a reunion on our stage tonight, and especially for the Fireflies' 20th anniversary.
Very good. Well, it is fun squared here at the Main Street Square. I'm Anya Mueller, broadcasting live for News Center 1. Shad, back to you. Well, just minutes from both Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse, as well as 2 national caves and a state park, Custer may not be the first place you think of when the topic is art. But one local group is trying to change that. News Center 1's Caroline Patricas is at the Art Expressions Gallery with more. Caroline, good morning to you. And good morning, Elizabeth. I'm here at Chapel Valley in Rapid City, visiting the chapel in the hills, where it truly feels like a magical place here. It's so peaceful and serene, just breathing the fresh air. In its 45th year of operation, the chapel itself has a history. When you visit the chapel in the hills, you'll be greeted by friendly volunteers such as...
You are welcome to come here to this place now, okay? And so we do welcome you.
Chapel in the Hills gets around 25,000 visitors each year from all over the U.S. and the world. This special chapel hosts over 100 weddings a year and worship services every evening during the summer months.
I like to tell people this is one of Rapid City's hidden gems. People don't really know about us or understand what and who we are. And one of the things that we're working on is trying to get Rapid City more involved out here.
The original staff kirk is considered the most completely preserved church still standing in Norway at 900 years old. And the chapel in the hills is an exact replica of that famous Borgen stavkirke of Lærdal, Norway.
It's a unique church, unique architecture. It's a little bit of Norway that you're not going to find anywhere else unless you go to Norway. So we have a lot of history here. We have a lot of Norwegian heritage here. We have a lot of the Lutheran Church here. And it's quite a story, quite an interesting story. This is the only church like this in this country that was built with help and plans supplied by the Norwegian government.
The hand carving on the chapel was done in part by one of Norway's best wood carvers and a local Rapid City resident. Then a local man, Art Dahl, financed the project and put the plan into action. On the ground, you can also find a cabin filled with Norwegian replica memorabilia, as well as a gift shop, prayer walk, and of course, wildlife roaming the grounds.
And we were even greeted by some rabbits and deer up here this morning. Now, in a little bit later in the show, I'll be talking with Craig Lewis. He is the manager of the Chapel in the Hills, and we'll be talking about what renovations will be going on this summer. Stay with us. News Center 1 today. We'll be right back.